Hey everyone, welcome back to the This Calls for Confetti YouTube channel. Sarah here again today, and I am sharing my newest card with you. It's a Happy Valentine's Day card. Here, I'm literally just starting out with me cutting out a ton of pieces. Well, I say a ton, I guess really it's not that much, but I'm using the Layer It die set. This one makes me think of a stamp or a postcard. And I'm starting it out, cutting it in white and pink because I wasn't sure which one I was going to use. And then I'm using the larger frame out of the two small frames on the set to go ahead and cut out this one in black. I'm going to double cut this in black so I can layer them and make them a bit thicker. And then I'm going to use the Sweet Talk die set, and I'm going to cut the heart out of red. Nice, bright, and bold. And then I'm going to actually cut the center part of the heart out in a vellum, just to kind of break it up a little bit. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. Here, I'm going to go ahead and tape my two frames together. I will actually end up cutting some of my foam out with the same frame. You'll see that here in a minute, because these will cut that foam and without a problem at all. And it made more sense than to continue. There's the frame. That is the one out of foam. And I mess up because I stick it together. I leave it in there. But I stick it together and I don't have the acetate on there. So I had to peel it apart. And now I'm sticking the acetate back. I did cut the frame out 2 different times though with the foam. So luckily I did that. I can still use the other frame. So that's nice. But I wanted to be able to make a shaker, and the foam being able to be cut out made it so easy because then I didn't have to cut so much paper to layer up to fit the sequins in behind. So I went ahead and grabbed my anti-static tool and ran it around the inside of everything. It's no secret is what it's called. It's a no secret anti-static tool. I love that. It's on my desk all the time. I went ahead and decided I was going to do pink as my little background, and I grabbed my my stencils, the Sweet Talk 6x6 layering stencils, and then I just grabbed my spun sugar, so nothing really dark, but it was enough to show up on that pink, and just did the background stencil, the main background one with just the hearts and not the words. And then I grabbed my Happy Sentiments, and this is where I'm going to stamp on my vellum, and it's going to say Happy Valentine's Day. And I love these stamps. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that it's got the happy, and it's got the full happy, if that's what you want. But then it has this one that I'm using where it's got the space missing, so you can add the other word into it. And I love how that looks. So here I am stamping that. And then I'm going to put the Valentine's Day inside. And I didn't use my heat gun. So I'm going to kind of set this aside and let it dry while I'm doing other things. And of course, I mess other things up. This is nothing new. I always forget when I am doing the sequins, stop pouring them inside the shaker itself, because that's what I'm fixing to do. So I went ahead and grabbed the Sweetest Kisses mix. And it's got these gorgeous little clear pieces in. I did take a bunch of those out because they're a little large for the pocket that I made. And then I did the Opaque Iridescent blush and shook some of those in there with them as well. But they got stuck and it wasn't in the center. So luckily I didn't push it down hard. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put some glue on this. And then I'm going to dump those in the center of my card. I don't know why this is something I always forget, but I do. So I went ahead and went the other way with it. And now I'm going to go ahead and press this down on top where I want it in the center. And then I'll shake them out a little bit so that they're flat. I do this just in case I got some glue around the sides. I run my piece of paper or something around the edge and clean that all up. Here, I'm going to go ahead. I'm running the liquid glue right behind the letters so that I can stick this down to the red. And then I push it down because it's still not dry all the way. So I did use a piece of paper to push it down on the top. And I'm going to place that in the center. And then I'm going to grab my white pearl embellishments. I'll do that here in just a second. And I'm going to add this to the front of the card. I forgot I hadn't stuck that down yet. I love these dies though. They are absolutely gorgeous and you can do so much with them. I don't think really any of my cards had looked exactly the same this month. So I'm adding my white pearl embellishments on the outside of the card just for a little more of something. So I'm fixing to glue these down. It's also going to help hold my vellum down. With the wet glue behind the letters and stuff, it does like to curl a little bit. And so not only will this help it hold it down a little bit, but it looks cute too. So that's what I'm doing. I love my little pokey tool. I don't know what those are called. I'm going to be completely honest. I always call it a pokey tool. I know it's got a name, but I love that thing. So that finishes this card. I really do hope that you enjoyed this. This was absolutely fun to create. I love a shaker pocket, and the fact that there are so many different sequin mixes on this site that you could use, so much fun. So I love the little lips and everything in this one, but I really hope that you enjoyed this. Remember to check out the links below and check out all the beautiful things on the website, and have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.